and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sir, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
My name is Stephen Raynaud Jr. and Kason's my son.
All right. And for the state,
Marcella Turner.
we've got a Uniform Interstate Family Support Act petition. Uh, we're having a hearing.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Your Honor, I wasn't sure, was Miss Bidu sworn in as well? Oh, she
Yes.
was. Okay.
Do we have any stipulations?
We do not, Your Honor.
All right, well, let's proceed with the hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, the state would like to call Mr. Knoll.
All right.
Mr. Knoll, are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
And where do you work? And what do you do there?
McBride Plumbing. I'm a plumber commercial. I do plumbing. Drive a
And how
company
long?
work truck.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I drive a company work truck
And how long have you been employed there?
for a little over a year. I started back with this company in 2016, but I left. But I've been with them for off and on. But it's been for over a year now.
Okay. And do you have access to private medical or dental insurance through your employer?
I just got it.
Okay. And we discussed that medical and dental insurance and you possibly covering the child on your medical and dental. Is that correct?
Yes, but I'm not.
And you're not wanting to place the child on your medical or dental insurance?
No,
Is that
I
correct?
will, but I'm not right now. I just yes.
Okay. Well, that's knowledge to me. So for as of right now, you're okay with the child remaining on the current insurance that is available. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And Mr. Knoll, do you have any other biological children under the age of 18?
Yes, I do.
And do either of those children live with you?
No.
And how many of those children do you have? I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you that.
2.
Two. And do you have a child support obligation for those two children?
No.
And Mr. Knoll, you had an opportunity to submit your wage information to me this morning. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oops. And how often are you paid?
I'm paid every week.
And how much do you make? Are you hourly or salary?
I'm hourly.
And how much do you make an hour?
19.
And how many hours a week do you typically work?
About 60.
Okay. And do you sometimes work over 60 hours a week?
Yes, but how can y'all go by my overtime? It should just be 40 hours. Overtime's not recommended.
If
40 hours
they're
is
not
guaranteed.
responsive.
Just listen to the question, sir. Please answer the question.
Yep.
And typically when you work over 60 hours, what's your range between 60 and what?
60 and 70 hours.
Okay.
I don't know.
So
However it takes for me to get the job done. I don't know how many hours I worked. It's
okay.
between 60 and 70. Sometimes it's 75. Sometimes it's 80 hours. I even work on a Sunday. I don't. It just varies.
So you typically work most of your life then, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yes,
Do
ma'am.
you
Every day I
do you
wake
ever
up, I work.
okay. So do you ever have any downtime?
Nope.
Just work, 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 work.
Yep.
And how often do you see these other two children that you have?
I don't see them. They're in Florida or wherever they're. I don't know where they're at.
Do you have any sort of relationship with these children?
I wish I did. No, it's because of their mom. So, no, I don't.
Okay. So after provided your wage information, I calculated the child support for you. Is that correct?
Yep.
And based upon your gross monthly amount of $5,667.35, the guideline calculated child support amount was $894 with a $100 cash medical support amount. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And you were not in agreement with those numbers. Is that correct?
Not at all, ma'am. No, ma'am.
And why is that?
Because I need more time. I didn't realize that it was gonna be like this. But I could quit my job right now and go push carts. I'm not no, I'm not happy with it. I'm not gonna do that. That's a nice truck. I can't do that. I'm not gonna work just because I work too hard as it is.
So you're willing to work hard as long as you don't have to pay a higher child support amount? That sound about
Well,
right?
I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna pay that much. I just wanna. I just wanna try. I just tell me what my options are because now I really do. I am gonna hire an attorney because I didn't know that after all this said and done. Because my son's in the state of Tennessee, so for me, in order to get rights, I would have to, you know, mess with that state. And once again, I don't have time because I work for a company. So how am I supposed to find the time? So I'm pretty much going to probably get fired from this job because I don't have time to do anything anymore. You see what I'm saying? So this ain't gonna. I'm not. Well, you're probably gonna have to redo everything else because I'm not gonna be working here anymore. 'Cause like I said, I make too much money, and I'm find me something else.
So you're willing to quit your job to avoid paying this
Yeah,
amount?
yeah, of course. Yes, ma'am. I'll go live on the street like any other person does. I work too hard, and this is what's wrong with the system. You got a hardworking man that will, I don't mind paying bills. I pay bills every day, but no. She's in Tennessee. I'm just supposed to pay, and I didn't even get to see my only son. I mean, I don't even have a father as it is. I lost my dad at a young age. I don't even know my dad. So, and that explains the way I'm the way I am. So. I'm trying to break the
No.
cycle, but I can't break the cycle like this.
All right, no further questions for this witness. I'll pass the witness.
All right. Call your next witness.
Your Honor, I believe the state rested at this point. We're ready to make a closing argument.
Mr. Knoll, you have something further you want to say?
That I'm the only one on the phone and Andre is not. So, but no, I don't, sir. That's all I have to say.
So after 40 hours, do you get what is your rate of pay after 40 hours? Is it time and a half?
I don't. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yes, I make a lot of money because I'm with a plumbing company and it's the overtime. That's why I make a 5,000 a month. But when I make 40, we're real. We have a lot of jobs right now, but when we're slow, I don't make that much money. That's why that's why I want to get an attorney, and I want to look at paperwork. I can't do this over the phone. It's just impossible for me. I want to, if I have to go to court, I will. I can take a day off. I didn't think this was as serious as this is, but I've never been in this position, and I told the lady I wanted some time to get an attorney, but I never did because I was listening to other people, and I have somebody that's paying back child support. He don't even pay that much, and he's back child support, and he's a journeyman. I'm not a journeyman. I'm just an apprentice, and I drive a work truck. So,
Okay, sir. You're actually on the record saying that you would actually quit your job if you had to pay that much child support. Now, have you ever heard of a judge making an order because you're underemployed, making the same order because it shows that you're underemployed?
I'm not gonna quit my job, but I'm not gonna pay that much. That's why I refuse to pay that.
Well, you're going to pay what I order you to pay.
Yes, sir.
So, it's my understanding your child lives in Tennessee.
Yeah, I went to work and I came home and everything was gone, and that was 2 years ago, and now I'm dealing with this.
She moved to Tennessee
Yes, sir.
with the child.
Yes, sir.
All right. The court's going to deviate from the standard because the possibility of father having to travel to Tennessee to see his
It's just
child.
Yeah,
Father's order,
I'm just
court order, sir. I'm making an order. Court order, father's pay child support in the amount of $650 a month, cash medical support in the amount of $100 a month. All payments to begin in June 1st, 2021. Anything further, Ms. Turner?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.